Hello everyone, welcome back again. My name is Mr. P for patriotic citizen of the world, patriotic citizen of Africa, and patriotic citizen of Nigeria. In this our channel, we discuss about us as a people, what affects us, and the possible solution to some of our problems. Anyway, in today's episode, we'll be discussing about Nigeria. Everybody knows now that Nigeria is holding her general elections February 25th, 2023. So I want to ask, who do you think is the right choice? Who do you think is the right candidate to be voted for? Anyway, in today's episode, we shall be discussing about one of the presidential candidates, which is of the All Progressive Congress (APC), a person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So I want to draw some of our attention to some of his campaign and where he accused President Muhammad Buhari of trying to sabotage his election bid. So what will happen is this: I will play a video for you to watch from Arise TV, the analyst there, Dr. Ruben Abati and Mr. Rufai. Just watch the video, then we'll come back again to discuss. Thank you. Just watch the video.
The All Progressives Congress presidential campaign rally in Ogun State, in which the party's flag bearer, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, alleged that powers that be were behind the fuel crisis and the scarcity of the new Naira notes to scuttle the election, continues to generate mixed reactions from a cross-section of Nigerians. Some who have said that Tinubu blamed Buhari and the APC-led government for the alleged sabotage, while Tinubu's aides have come to his defense. Some have said that Tinubu was only drawing Buhari's attention to saboteurs, possibly working in cahoots with the PDP. Others say he was referring to the governor of the central bank, Godwin Emefiele, for allegedly imposing undue hardship on Nigerians with the CBN's cashless policy and the newly redesigned notes. On Thursday, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, warned that he will issue a warrant of arrest on Emefiele if he ignores the summons of the House over the deadline for the withdrawal of old Naira notes from circulation. Well, this is such a huge conversation going on right now in Nigeria. I mean, is it that the APC media aides have not come together to organize their thoughts on what it is that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was trying to say in Ogun State? Now you hear this media aide saying that it's Emefiele that Tinubu was referring to. We hear Bayo Ononuga saying that, it might have been, people that were working with the PDP trying to sabotage the election. I mean, this is completely unacceptable, these conversations that are going on at this point. Dr. Abati.
Well, apparently it's a season of comedy of errors. They will make a statement, they will come to the public themselves to interpret the statement as if other people are deaf and dumb. But as I always say, after February 25, March 11, I guess there will be some calm, within the environment. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, powers that be.
Yes.
When you say powers that be, simple dictionary meaning of it means that the authority in charge of a domain at a particular time, who is in charge of this Nigerian domain at this particular time, that the phrase powers that be can refer to. Simply, the APC administration, and to the extent that the buck stops at the desk of the President Muhammad Buhari. It was a statement. There's something also called innuendos. The innuendo, the direction of the innuendo was very clear. But it is good to see that, the spokespersons have work to do. After their principal, has issued a gaffe, they get hypertensive and they go to the media. They want to change what everybody listened to. Okay, even if he says he was referring to Emefiele with regard to the Naira policy. Well, that policy is not a policy from Emefiele's bedroom. It's a policy for Nigeria under the watch of an APC government. Emefiele does not run a personal domain. He's a CBN governor, he's Central Bank Governor of Nigeria. Okay? And the president himself has come out, not once, not twice, to say that he supports what his central bank governor has done. Go and check section 18, section 19 of the CBN Act. The only person that the CBN governor has to refer to for redesign and for some other activities is the president of Nigeria. And the president himself has not said he has not, he has disowned the Naira redesign policy. That is number one. Number two, is it Emefiele too that is in charge of fuel scarcity? I really don't understand this. Okay? Emefiele is not in charge of fuel scarcity, is he? Because he also mentioned fuel scarcity. He also said people are trying to sabotage him. Powers that be trying to sabotage his campaign. And then he said, let's vote them out of power. Emefiele, as CBN governor, does not rely on the electorate for that position. The only people you can vote out is a government. Okay, so these are the issues. People should just try to, be educated. And then finally, at the end of the day, you may say that even if you are the candidate of a party, because I've had some people push that argument, that as a presidential candidate, you have freedom of expression. And that, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even if he criticizes the government of the day, that he has the right to do so. Okay, freedom of expression is a constitutional right. Except that the irony here is that he was the same man who said he brought Buhari into power. After the man had luled the first time, he luled the second time, he luled the third time, and in fact he even wept on television. He gave him the handkerchief and cleaned his face and said, come and do this. And now he turns around and he says fuel scarcity, naira and all that. So you see it, some people have correctly said, this looks like some kind of self-indictment. But it's good that they are, in less than 24 hours, they are trying to protect and do damage control and put a spin on it and put lipstick on the entire thing.
I'm going to take you on damage control, Rufai and Ayo. Let's take another story so we can discuss all of that. Social media was awash with reactions on Thursday after the organizing secretary of the All Progressives Congress in Lagos State, Ayodele Adewale, in defending the controversy surrounding bullion vans, cited at the residence of the APC flag bearer, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a day before elections in 2019, said they missed their intended address. He spoke right here on The Morning Show. Let's take a listen before we take some reactions.
On the other question of the bullion van or no bullion van and all of that, I think that matter has been put to rest. There was no money in the bullion van. The bullion van that even came missed the address to have come there. Okay. It missed the address to have come there. There are some companies that have high staff that pay their staff with cash, right? That bullion van missed his way there. Okay. And it was not invited by Asiwaju or anybody.
All right. Ninth Sense wrote, 3 contradictory lies in less than a minute, missed directions, empty bullion van, companies that pay staff in cash. For an empty van not meant for him, you sure do a lot about what is inexistent content was meant for. At least make up your mind on a script and stick to it. Well, Joje Omojua wrote, the idea of spin is to make it believable. Better to ask what law was broken, whose bullion van was stolen, etc., than to say bullion vans missed their way to enter into a VVIP's house. Respect your job, your employers, and your audience. Think through your responsibilities. Well, Kabiru wrote, it's getting clearer. 1. Tinubu mistakenly shared a house with drug dealers. 2. Bullion vans mistakenly found their way into Tinubu's house on the eve of elections. 3.
My people, while I be like bicycle, I also don't watch the video. When I don't see what they talk about now. For the video, Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the accused President Muhammad Buhari say they keep fuel so that make it disenfranchise Nigerian people from voting. Say they go keep money when they newly redesign. And at the part of them all, he said, may we vote them out of office. My people, I believe, say, in this man, forget, say, maybe the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress. Let me say, if we go vote them out of office, then we go vote them out of office. God, they put confusion for their midst. And God, they show us this on a red flag. Say, we not go there. And secondly, for one of his campaign, he don't tell say he go continue the legacy of President Muhammad Buhari. Then I want to ask, which legacy he want continue on? The legacy of frustration, when they don't frustrate Nigerian people. I mean, the legacy of fuel scarcity, when Nigeria know if you buy fuel again, despite they hold their money for hand. I mean, the legacy of insecurity, when we say they kill fuel everywhere. I've been at the legacy of Jack, but when we say the whole youth, they don't even confuse everybody, they try run come out. Even the APC, then they say they don't confuse, they accuse each other. Now the legacy when you want build upon be that. My brothers, I believe say this one are just clear terms. God don't they show us say this one na red flag. We will not just go there at all, at all. So the right person when I will suggest say make we vote for, maybe the person of Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party. Maybe the president, maybe the person when get the youth for mind, when get the country for mind, the person when get the really vision and the direction for mind. So my people, I will advise say make we vote for this man called Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party. Thank you. And God bless you. I beg if today is the first time when you see my video, help me share, subscribe, and click the notification button. Also click the thumbs up button so that YouTube will feel recommend this video to other people. Thank you and remain blessed. See you soon. Thank you.